personal property tax group for renewable energy.
Absolutely. We work very closely with him.
Where do you think this push to John Kasich is coming to repeal certain aspects of this? I hate to ask you to speculate, but I'm just asking, where is this push coming from? I mean, you have manufacturers supporting SB 221, you have your unions supporting it.
Yeah, you know, and I'm not saying that he has committed to repealing it. I'm saying that based on apparently limited information and what I would consider superficial thinking, he interjects uncertainty into this. Now, I'm puzzled by several things that the congressman has done. Certainly, this is one of them. But you know, I'm also puzzled that he would want to, you know, undo the evidence-based model. We talked about that last week in some detail. I'm puzzled that he would like to send back $400 million in federal resources that could be, would in fact be given to some other state rather than keep it here to create jobs and develop passenger rail service in Ohio. I want to move Ohio forward. I think he's indicated by the positions he's taken rather recently that he wants to move Ohio back to the former status quo. And I think that's problematic. I can't, you know, I can't evaluate his motives. I can only take what he says at face value. And what he says is that he would consider rethinking this.
Can you give us an idea of how many green jobs have been created in Ohio since you took office, and maybe put that in perspective of how many green jobs exist in Ohio?
Gosh, Janetta, could you help me with that?
We need to do some work on that. And get
We could look, it's, you know, it'd be easier, I mean, you know, we could take the specific parts, the solar industry, the wind energy, you know, I mean, there's a lot of work being done across the board, biomass, I mean, just, but we could do that. But we do know the specific investments that, you know, that are being made, and the jobs that are, you know, that are projected. We have, as you know, here in Central Ohio, the distinct possibility of getting a company that produces batteries. That's a part of the new energy economy as well, an all-electric car. That's going to happen, I am convinced, right here in Southern Ohio. You know, initially they said it would create about 1,000 to 1,200 jobs. They told me last week that they now would anticipate that they would create 2,129 jobs. That's a part of the new energy economy as well.
Governor, if I recall correctly, your original energy proposal did not include a cap. Do you now think that that's a good idea?
Well, you know, what we ended up with literally was the result of a year of work. You may remember I initially set out speaking before the Toledo Chamber of Commerce as they were meeting here in Columbus, a set of principles that we would follow as we developed you know, our energy plan. So working from those principles, we developed our coalition and went to work, and that literally involved nearly a full year of work and negotiations and so on and so forth. And so I don't even remember at this point what I may have proposed initially, but I am very pleased at, you know, what we ended up with. And so it's, you know, it's a good bill. It's having its desired effect. Investments are being made, and as I said, hang on, because you're going to be making some announcements that will illustrate, I think, that we're very serious about this, and it is having an effect. And jobs are and will be created, and Ohio will be in better position than many other states because of the work that we've done and the commitment that we've made together.
Just a quick follow-up, Governor. I think you initially proposed a renewable standard of 12.5%. As I recall, the Republicans actually pushed to go higher.
Well, let's go back. Yes, I mean that is accurate, but it's not the full story. Because when I first proposed a renewable standard in my office, you weren't there, and no one else here was there, so you can either take my word for it or the other person's word for it. But I was told very definitely by the two leaders that they would never support a mandate on business. Now, I think that's pretty consistent with what they usually say about mandates in business. So I went for what I thought I could accomplish. And I encouraged them to get out there and talk, not just to the, the environmentalists and the green people, but to talk to the business people. And we finally ended up with a very robust standard, which I fully embraced and was happy for. It didn't get any pushback from me. But initially, we started out with me wanting a renewable standard and them saying they would never support a mandate on business. But we finally, quite frankly, got it done because we developed a coalition that informed them and resulted in a very, very noble standard.